All right, we are live. Take it away. Well, this is the Sunday night call, and we've got Tony and Sherry McKnight, our upline diamonds, on the phone that are going to be introducing and hosting this call tonight. So let me turn it over to you, Sherry.
I hope you guys are excited. That's what this call is all about. We got to get ready for Monday morning and the week ahead. So I'm going to turn it over to Tony, and he's going to give us some business. No.
No, we're going to have.
Oh, Cheryl's going to pray. Well, we can get this excited for the Lord too, can't we? So let's give a big fire up for Cheryl Henderson, who's going to speak to God on our behalf. Go ahead, my lovely friend.
Amen. Well, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Father, I thank you tonight for every person on this call. I thank you, God, that you are the dream giver. You are the one that puts the dreams and the desires in our heart. So, Father, for every person that is on this call tonight, I speak hope into your life. Hold on. You're an overcomer. I'm telling you, God is releasing hope tonight for the things that you have in your heart that nobody knows about but you and him. So, Father, bless this call tonight. Bless the people as we hear the teaching tonight. Let us take it in. Father, just minister to us. Give us strength. Give us wisdom, Lord, as we process through this and as we just choose the people that you put in front of us. Show us, God, the people that you want in our businesses. Father, I pray for Brigham Lita and every single person that is in leadership. We pray over this company. We speak prosperity to it in the name of Jesus. And Lord, I thank you for every single person tonight. Lord, bless them in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank
Amen.
you, Cheryl.
All right, that was awesome.
You're up, baby.
I am up. Well, thank you and welcome everybody to the new Sunday night Jumpstart Call for Team R3 Global. Thank you, everybody, for taking time out of your weekend. We wanted to kind of shake things up a little bit with a new schedule and a new format because things are rocking and rolling, and we wanted to basically start things out fresh so that everybody had a fresh start to the week, and we wanted to do something new and call it our Jumpstart Call to get a jump start on the week. The reason we wanted to do it is that, we all go through the week, and we do a lot of work, not only during our day jobs, but we're also out there sharing and tasting with the juice, and hopefully the water will be here shipping this week, which is going to be fantastic, picking up all those back orders. But we're out there sharing and tasting with our product, and it's nice to take a day off, but then it's time to get ready for the week, and so we wanted to start this with something different by having this Jumpstart Call and talk about some of the things that are coming up, basically get off on the right foot for the week, and talk to everybody about setting your goals for the week, taking some time tonight or early tomorrow morning before you head out on the road to say, hey, what am I going to do this week? How many people am I going to add to my list? Who am I going to expose this opportunity, this product to? How many bottles am I going to place? How many meetings am I going to have? How many people am I going to show the plan to? Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's all about activity. It's the one of the points of the 5-star opportunity, the purpose. Why are we all on this call? Why are we doing this? We're here to get excited about this opportunity, this financial opportunity for most of us on the call. I know there's some people on the call that are interested in the health benefits, and they're excited about that. But primarily all of us that are plugging into this, our purpose is financial freedom or some kind of side benefit to using this product and getting involved with this opportunity. And so take some time, 15, 20 minutes, set out some goals, and go out there and look for that this week about, like I said, how many people can I add to my list? How many people can I expose this opportunity to? How many people can I talk to about the product and the wonderful benefits that are involved in that? And how many people can I get involved with us in this business? Because I truly believe we're at a moment in time. I shared this with some people last week. I'm going to share with you guys what I see in this opportunity, and it's something that actually I've been fortunate to see a couple of times before in this industry. And it's an opportunity where the people who are getting involved with us now and probably for the next 12 months, maybe a little longer, but I don't think so, there's a window of opportunity where those of us who get involved now are going to reap a tenfold benefit. In other words, the opportunity is going to be great in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road, but right now there's such a tremendous opportunity that the people who are going to get involved now, that the work they do, they're going to benefit tenfold. Meaning, if you could make $100,000 a year in this business now, you're going to be able to make $1 million a year versus the person who gets in 2 to 3 years and they're going to make $100,000, because I believe that window is so wide open right now, and the momentum's starting to build and the opportunity's starting to grow. So with that, I want to take a couple minutes and go through a couple of business items for you guys. One, I wanted to let you know that the R3 Global store is up and rolling, and new products are being loaded to it daily. I know I mentioned the other day that we were going to have the tabletop banners. Those have been submitted and approved. I'm just waiting for those to go up in the store so that everybody can check those out. They're basically mini banners that you can put on a tabletop. They look kind of cool in your office or your waiting room for those of you that have places like that. And we also have the full-size banners, and we do have some of the clothing, hats. We are working on the bags, and the cups and other things should be coming out sometime this week, should be posted up there. So keep checking back with that. And also check back with the r3global.com website, because every day we are making updates to it. We're adding more information. We're adding more functionality to it, because we want that to be a resource and a tool for all of you that are out there. When you have questions, if you can't remember where to go to r3global.com. It'll be your launching off point for all of our social media assets and all of our social media communications platforms, as well as your central point for events that are coming up, the calls, the different live events, the fly-ins, things of that nature. And in addition, we have live customer support from 10 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. at night. We have people available by phone, by email, and via Facebook's chat functionality. So take advantage of that. If you guys got questions, let us know. Let us know what we can do to help you and point you in the right direction and help you with your business. So having said that, we also have launched a new communications platform for our text messaging and our emails. Hopefully some of you that are on the call tonight, I know a lot of you get on here through our text messaging, but I know some of you are also keeping track of our emails, and our emails now are becoming much more robust. They're not just going to be informational emails in terms of, hey, here's what time the meeting or the call is, but we're putting information in there about, hey, here's where you can find links to tasting party flyers, to the tools, to the store, to the next events, to the information that you need. So it's not just, hey, the call's tonight. It's, wow, this is a resource that I can check back with it during the week and use it. And also, we're trying to schedule these emails and these texts so that you guys have time to use those to pass them along to your prospects, so that you have 24 hours or more to share the information to let people know that, hey, we got a call tonight and it's about this. We've got an opportunity live stream going on here. We've got live tasting parties going on there. So we're going to continue to make that communications platform better and much more robust, because we want this, like I said, to be the greatest opportunity that any of us have ever seen. So let's see, what else do I got? We do have a new version of the flip chart, and it looks like this one's going to be the basis of the flip chart going forward, and it's the flip chart on how to show the plan. And Chuck, if you want to pull that up real quick and kind of flip through it. We're not going to show the plan here tonight and show the opportunity, but as I said, that email that we sent to all of you yesterday about this call has a link so that you guys can download that flip chart. And now, while this isn't the final version of the flip chart, it's enough of the information, and I don't think there's going to be any major changes in it, that the whole idea is that you can sit with your prospect and you can flip through that in 10 or 15 minutes, basically show them, hey, here's the opportunity, here's why we're excited. We got $2 billion brands getting together. We got two fantastic products that we're bringing to market. One we did over $3 billion with in the past. We believe it can be a multi-billion-dollar product again, and a brand new product that's coming to market that really nobody has ever taken to market in a big way. In addition to that, it shows you, hey, how do I get started? How do I get my money back within the first, 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the person's pace. You want to go fast, you want to go slow. Shows you how to make your first $350, $360 back. Shows you the basis of our program, the Star and the Star Maker, because really that's what this is all about. It's all about you getting involved, putting one person on your left and one person on the right, and with the help of the team, with the help of R3 Global and your upline, helping those people basically do the same thing and just continuing on that process. Honestly, it gets kind of boring after a while, but it ain't rocket science. And then it also shows you, for the people who say, man, is there really any money in this thing? It basically shows you how you can make up to $1 million a year in the Jeunesse opportunity with R3 Global and MonaVie and now Max 2.0. And really, that's it. It's 12 pages and boom, 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 boom. I wouldn't just give this to people. I would sit with them and go through it. But, honestly, you can do this with somebody on a Zoom call. You can talk through it and flip through the pages while you're talking to people on a Zoom call and show them what's going on. Really, the only changes that will happen going forward with this flip chart is they might become a little more robust. It'll have a little more information maybe about the products, but the guts of the information are there and the guts of the opportunity are there. So let's see, where am I at now? Chuck took up my whole screen.
Oh.
That's all right.
Sorry, man.
All right, so that's it. So everybody's got access to that flip chart. If you miss the email, misplaced the email, anything like that, just shoot us a call or a text message. We'll post the links to that on Facebook and also on R3 Global sometime tomorrow, so that we'll have a section up there where you can download the tasting party flyers, the sign-up sheets, and also the flip chart. And last but not least, we have a solidified date for our next fly-in, which is going to be November 1st and 2nd at Jeunesse Global Headquarters in Lake Mary, Florida. And let me tell you how this is going to work from here on out. Basically, this fly-in is a tool for all of you to go out there and recruit and build belief in your businesses. It's going to be the first 100 couples or 200 people. More likely it's going to be 200 people, because I know a lot of people, even though they're building as couples, not both people can go at the same time. And so we actually have put out the link in the email about how you sign up for this fly-in. But here's the thing. Husbands and wives sign up individually, so you can't put both people on the form, and that's just basically so we can keep track of how many people are signing up. So the criteria for this is anybody who has become a star since August 1st. In other words, you weren't a star before August 1st. You've become a star since August 1st, and you are eligible for this fly-in. And in addition, any new people from here until October, I think 19th is the deadline for flight information. Anybody between now and October 19th that comes in and they go star, they are qualified to go to this event. Now, we also will have some special exclusions for people, because I know some of you people are going to bring in some new people who are going to want to get exposed to the opportunity, and we'll probably be able to squeeze a few of them in. But primarily, these events are going to be for those of you who are leaders, who are bringing in people, who are helping them go star and star maker. So this one's a new event. Anybody who's already been to the fly-in won't get compensated for free, but we can get you tickets so that you can get in. I envision that this first one is going to be a lot of people from Florida and the southeastern states. But anyway, take advantage of that so that we can get people there and get the excitement going and the belief level going. This will be the first truly R3 Global only event, because we probably won't have a whole lot of corporate people there. So it's going to be all about us and what we believe the opportunity of Jeunesse and MonaVie and Max 2.0 are going to be. And so it will be our event put on completely by us at Jeunesse Global HQ. So that link is already in the flyer, and again, that link will also be available tomorrow on the r3global.com website. I don't know if we'll put that one up on Facebook, but we probably will. We'll probably embed it into the events calendar. And having said that, please take advantage of our Facebook page, the Team R3 Global Facebook page, because that is the centralized location for our events calendar. It's a great communications tool for you guys to be able to share the events to people in your group so that people are clued into what's going on. And that Facebook calendar feeds right into the r3global.com website, so they're both updated and all in real time, same stuff going on both sites. So take advantage of that. If you get confused about where to go, always remember r3global.com. And with that, I'm done with my part of it, and I'm going to. No, I thought we weren't doing that one.
Hold on. Can I say something?
You can do that part. I'm going to pass it over to my beautiful wife, Sherry McKnight.
Okay. Well, there was one more thing that I wanted him to go over, and I'm going to go ahead and do what I had planned, and then we'll address that at the end of the call. All right, guys. So the purpose of this call is a jump start. We wanted to call it a jump start because guess what? Not only is tomorrow the beginning of a week, but Tuesday is the beginning of a new month. We do need to be focusing on a weekly basis, and Sunday night seems to be a really great time to focus on what are the activities that we are going to do in the week ahead in order to achieve our goals. I won't be able to do on this particular call, a goal-setting session. We will do that, individually. We will also do it on other calls and things like that. What I want to get into your head right now is there are some simple things that we need to be doing to build this business. Invite, taste, and share, basically, and drink it, feel it, share it. So one of the key things that I just want to get in our heads is that when Tony just mentioned the event calendar, there's only a couple tasting parties that we have on the calendar right now for the month of October. So if you guys have not planned tasting parties yet, and you want them to be put on the calendar because you want to get additional traction, additional promotion, you want other area, leaders and stuff like that are in your area to know about it, please get that information to me so I can get it posted on the calendar, because tasting parties are obviously one of the most critical aspects of getting more people to know about what you're doing and about tasting the juice and determining, what bucket the people are going to go in. Some of them are going to be customers at this moment. Some of them are going to be builders. That's the two segments of our ABC or our CAB program that we have working and available right now. So those of us who are on the call, we're building a business based on the tools that we have right now in our hands. So that's consumers and that's builders. And guess what? Sometimes consumers are becoming builders. In fact, I know of a lady right now that she's only been on the juice for 10 days to 2 weeks maximum, and she has a lot of issues, and it's already starting to help her neck. And when she originally got in, she just wanted to buy the juice. But I guess she's been telling her friends about it and probably obviously pouring juice for them, and now she's signing 2 people up just based on that testimony that she's getting for her own self. Okay, so now that's just a quick that's segueing me over to what I want to focus on, and I guess that is soil preparation. So I'm going to give you some information that's going to prep the soil for us to be successful and to go out this week and, tackle it for whatever you want, whatever goals that you have in mind. One thing I've learned, I didn't learn it just, in the last few minutes or in the last few years even, but, this industry of network marketing, if you're brand new to it, it can be maybe a little overwhelming or a little bit scary because maybe you got in because you believed in this product or whatever the case may be. But here's what I'm finding out. Well, first of all, I believe this industry is a complete and total blessing. I have believed that for a long time because for me, I'm at about 20 years in this industry, and it is absolutely a huge part of what has made me successful. And I'm a person without a college degree who spent 20 years as a mortgage broker. I own my own business for 7, still no college degree. But some of the stuff that I have learned in the network marketing industry is what has carried me through the last 20 years of my life and helped me be so much better at the new things that I tackled. And so, first of all, this industry, I believe, can be it's kind of like, being a Christian. You have to be ready to give an account for what you believe in. And you have to also put on your whole armor, as in the armor of God. And the reason I feel like that is because you have to be able to give an account for why you're in this industry, why this industry works. You're going to we have these questions today even. The question of, is that a pyramid thing? You're all going to get these questions. We get them too. That's why I say you got to be ready to have an account, and you got to put your whole armor on. And so I'm going to be a little bit spiritual here, and I'm going to refer to Ephesians 6:10 through 17. Now, there's 2 other verses that pertain to the armor of God and such, but what I'm going to focus on right here is Ephesians 6:10 through 17. And I just want to segue over to a moment to read verse 16, where it says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Now, the shield of faith. A shield is a personal armor meant to intercept the attacks of the enemy. And now, take this and apply it to your business. What kind of the fiery darts that you might be getting? And what's the wicked? Anything, anyone, any delay, any distraction trying to take you off your game, trying to take you off your path, trying to get you out of step with the decision that you have made to build this business. That's why you need an armor. You need to understand that every kind of attack will come in when you decide to start a business like this. It can be fear, doubt, worry, confusion, meaning fear that, you don't know everything that you're doing. To that I say, who cares? You know why? Because 90% of starting off a business like this is your enthusiasm, your excitement. If you are excited about something, believe me, the people around you feel that. It is contagious. They want to know, what is it that is making Mary so excited? So worrying about what you don't know will absolutely slow your business down. It'll probably even get you depressed. Don't focus on that. Focus on what you do know. If you are a believer in this product, if you have been consuming this product, if you believe that having healthy supplements is better than taking handfuls of pills, you basically have what you need in order to deal with those fears, the doubts that somebody may want to put in your head, or any worry that you have about what you don't know. So just visualize that shield. You need that shield to intercept anything that's going to take you off your game and the decision that you have decided. You have made this decision, and you've probably made this decision because you love the juice, you love the people that you're surrounded with, we're excited about a water that's going to come out, but there's probably something that you want to get out of this. That's one of the things that, probably one of the most important things that you need to focus on. Remember, whatever you put in the center of your mind, whatever you make center stage will magnify itself for the good or for the bad. So first you have to ask yourself, why are you pursuing this business? If you don't know why you're doing this, anything and anyone will distract you from it. Any number of things. Y'all have a life just like I do. Any number of things will get in your way. Sometimes something will come in that you have to handle it. You have to handle it. So you have a couple of days that you're off track or off schedule. That's okay. That's called life. But then you get right back on schedule. So you have to know what your activities are. How many bottles are you placing with people? How much juice do you plan to share? How many people are you going to make sure have tasted the juice so they are a more qualified candidate before you invite them into your home, into your living room to hear about this? So these are the things that you want to, first I'm prepping the soil here with whatever you put in your mind, that's what's going to magnify itself. So what kind of habits can you develop right now to build a never quit mindset? I think that first and foremost, like I said, you have to know why you're in this business. Because why? You have to give an account when people ask you, oh, is this a network marketing thing? Oh, why are you in this? They're going to ask you these questions. If you're listening right now, you've already probably been asked these questions. But second of all, you have to have a belief in this industry. That's why the last live stream I mentioned the variety of reasons why I love this business. I spent the last 7 years in the world of politics. I've worked for the Donald Trump campaign. I've worked at the governor, everything you can imagine. I've done so many things. But people wondered, how is a person that has absolutely no experience, how could she grow as fast? There's people in our county for 40 years that have not done the things that I've been able to do and succeed at. And I'll tell you why. From the very first political meeting I ever attended, I went up to the president of that club at the time. And you know what I said to her, like such an innocent little person? I just went up to her and I said, man, this is such a great meeting. And I just love seeing all the people in the room, but there could be so many more people here if we could just apply some simple network marketing skills and put some of that, the knowledge that I have on how to get butts in seats. Man, we could blow this thing up. She kind of looked at me like I was crazy, gave me the little pat on the shoulder and said, oh, just come back next month. Well, I sure did come back next month, and eventually 3 years later, I became the president of that particular organization. But why? Because I believed in all the things that I've learned about network marketing. I believe that I believe especially that it's a great equalizer. You know, whether you have a college degree, whether you know anything about this, that, or the other, none of that matters in this business. You can succeed to any level you truly want to succeed in based on the people that you choose to hang around, the books that you listen to, like the audiobooks. Tony and I have tons of audiobooks. We're always listening to books. That's a pattern and a skill, a habit that we learned over 20 years of network marketing, is to just be constantly putting this kind of good information in your head. So we are in the network marketing industry. Therefore, we must have a positive belief in that industry. So if you don't have one yet, you need to get that. And if you don't know how to get it and you don't know where to get it, call me. I'll help you out with that. Next thing, and believe me, you can call me for anything, positive belief that in the company that we are a part of. The company that we are a part of is called Jeunesse, and you have to believe that it is a great company because it's the one that you are a part of. So you need to have your answer for that. Yes, it's a very successful company. It's a global organization. It's a company that went global first. We're taking it really to the streets here in North America. It has a very small footprint in North America. But for Team R3 Global and what we are about to do. But it's a $1.6 billion company with very little of that coming out of North America, and we've got the biggest economy, so we can do the biggest things. The next thing we have to believe in, and that's where we are so blessed, the products, you have to believe in the products. We have a juice that is really so simple. You just put it in your body and see what it will go to work on, see what it will fix. And even if you're a young person and you say, well, I don't have anything wrong with me, most people can agree that they're not eating enough fruit, they're not probably eating enough vegetables. In fact, they're not doing enough good stuff that they could almost understand, geez, I could get this much nutrition in my body with 4 simple ounces. And so the juice, most of us are already strong believers in the juice. We've been consuming it. Some of us are diehard MonaVie people who are on here, and we just love the juice, so we already know about that. The testimonies. Tony and I are cutting testimonies out of all the live streams that we do, and we're uploading those to R3 Global Facebook page and YouTube. This is so that you can go here to this section. Of course, you know, we've got many sections on both of these locations, and we want you to use them. That's why we're putting them there. But these testimonies, you can just share them. We're cutting them small enough that, you know, you can share this on your social media. You can share it with somebody that you're talking to who has a similar issue, and you say, you know what, I've got a testimony of a person that had just the thing that you're describing. Take a look, and then I'll call you back in 5 minutes. So that's what you can do with these testimonies. Now, with regard to the water, I cannot say that I really ever focused on minerals. And if you want to know the truth, I mean, I'm excited for anything that will make me drink water because I am a camel. I have been a camel pretty much my whole life. I can go without water. If I've got coffee, I'm very happy. I go on a 5-mile walk, don't drink water on it, and don't drink water when I'm done. So anything that will make me drink water, I get excited. So I started doing some research, and I found this amazing article, 17 benefits of humic acid. So it talks about the humic and the fulvic, because I needed to build my belief, and I needed to understand what this product was. And guess what? I got so fired up about what I read that today I was talking to all kinds of people, these workout people that were telling me about all the people that they are surrounded with doing their type of exercise. And, you know, so we got into this whole conversation. I'm like, man, y'all really need to know about this. You need to be drinking our water. So I'm telling them all about what's in the water. So I needed to go and build my belief in the water because it's just something I haven't spent any time on. But I'm telling you, when you read this article, I mean, I'll be happy to send it to anyone, or maybe we can even send it out with our R3 email. Man, your belief is going to be sky high. I cannot wait to get this stuff in my body. The next thing you need to do, you just got to have some positive mental attitude stuff, you know. Remember, whatever you put center stage in your mind magnifies itself. So you got to put stuff in there and say that you're going to succeed. You know, I have tons of sayings. So whatever it is that you need to put in your mind, that's what you have to do. You have to put the positive stuff in there because remember, the fiery darts are coming. They've probably already come, and they're trying to poke holes in you, but you got your shield. And that shield is these things that I'm talking about right here. So whatever you put center stage in your mind is going to magnify. So if you want to win, you've got to focus on that which needs to be done in your business in order to win. If you allow those little foxes, you know, the little foxes that come in and destroy the vine, they eat the growth of the vine, they stop the growth, they eat all the fruit. Well, that's what can happen to your business. So little foxes can be those delays or distractions. We're still waiting on certain tools to come out. We've got a flip chart now that we're working with. The water didn't ship on the exact date correctly like it was supposed to. But that's all stuff. That's delays. Those are all things. Those are issues. No matter, Tony and I own several businesses. We deal with issues all day. If you own a business, you deal with issues. If you just have a regular job, you're dealing with issues. The thing is, this is your business. We're in business, how do we say, we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. But this is our business. So how we focus on it, the stuff we put into our mind, that's what's going to come out. So basically what I'm trying to share with you all is we just need some excellent soil because we have got some amazing seeds and we need that soil to be right because we are going to grow an enormous business here. I do believe Brig is right. This will be the next billion-dollar product, but we have so much to do in this company and our businesses individually, but it's all according to what we want out of it. So we have to know why we are in it, what we plan to get out of it, and we have to ask ourselves, are we willing to do what it takes to get what we want? And right now, you can be thinking when this call is over, who's on my list? Some people tell me they've exhausted their list. And when I ask how many names are on it, they tell me 20 or 40, and I'm like, what, are you kidding me? We know hundreds of people. Now we have several spheres of influence. We have our very warm market and, like that family market. Some of you guys have been blessed. You've got all your family members in. Man, that's the worst market for me. Those are the people who are willing to tell me, Sherry, you are crazy, and you just get onto something and you take off. Yes, I do, but I only do things that I believe in. So sometimes the warmest market, might give you a little trouble, but that next sphere and the sphere that's out of that, the people, if you're like me, well, maybe, I talk to a lot of people. So at every Starbucks, every Dunkin' Donuts, wherever I go, at Dillard's, oh my gosh, these ladies have me on speed dial. They let me know when things are on sale. They make me a special coffee at Starbucks when I put my order in on the app. When I walk in, if it's the guy Daniel or Nate, they say to me, oh, Sherry, we saw your order, so we made you this. Because they make me a special drink when they see my order. Why? Because I go in and I'm talking to people all the time. Everywhere I go, I ask questions. How you doing? What's going on? How's school going? Whatever it is, talking. Those are people that are on my list. You have so many people on your list. Believe me, none of us have had time to exhaust our list yet. So focus on some names that are on that list and start picking up the phone, making some phone calls. If you want some tips on that, we're going to cover that on another call, but call your upline now and find out how they're doing it. Call Tony or I. We'll help you. Just know that there are certain activities that must be focused on. Placing bottles, but of course you always open that bottle first and drink with that person. And they know it's good. But sometimes you might have to give them 2 shots, and let them really get that get that taste in them. But that's got to be done first. Then you want to be scheduling those tasting parties. Those are going to be critical. And then from that night, schedule other tasting parties with the people in the room that get fired up and excited, the people who buy the juice, the people who want to sign up. Just always be thinking about where your next tasting party is or where it's coming from or where you're going to pour that juice with the very next person. Again, this was just preparation to get that soil of your mind and your heart right. And really, I believe with that and the information that you're putting into your minds is the key to success. And be patient. So many of you have been, patient for so long, but we don't want to stop 3 feet before the gold. I mean, there is gold in them, their heels, and we're about to dig for it. So do not give up 3 feet before the gold. You got to be in it to win it. Chuck, back to you.
Thanks, Sherry. Well, hey, that was a lot of good information tonight. Tony and Sherry are always on their game, and that's why we're so happy to have them as our leaders with Brig and Lita and
Chuck.
Oh, there's
I'm here.
Mr. Brig. Come on in.
Hey, Sherry, great job.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Chuck, let me just dive in here for a second. Still out in Kerrville, Texas. Hey, folks, I went and saw who was online. Welcome, everyone. Good to have you. Isn't it great to have a dream and have a vehicle that you know that you can get there? What this is, what Sherry's talking about, is we have been on one heck of a journey. We are getting real close to a place whereby which I believe we're going to hit on the turbochargers. All of a sudden, that 4 barrels going to kick in, baby. We're driving now. We got the juice. Praise God. We got the juice, right? Everybody's got your juice, placing bottles. I thought I'd share something with you. I'm out here at a Prevo rally. As a matter of fact, it just ended. There were 75 people that have these $1 million, $2 million, $3 million buses. And we're all out here in Kerrville, and they have a complete plan from morning to evening into the night. They plan all the events. You know, you pay in advance, come out here. Folks, if you ever thought about a living retirement, this would be a good one for you, because let me tell you, breakfast, lunch, dinner, entertainment, dancing, exercising, entertainment, you bet it's all just kind of first class. And here's the deal. I know this. I didn't plan all this the way I'm doing it right now. But I tell you what I've realized, man, a living retirement is better than any kind of retirement, because I've met some people that they're just retired, you know, and they just kind of hanging out. You know, I've realized something as Sherry's talking about talking to people. You know, they're null and void of any content. They're just talking, taking up space and time. You know what's been neat for me again? Because we're only 3-4 weeks into the juice. We're placing bottles. Matter of fact, thank you, Tony. We got our product. Jerry got his. I got mine the day before yesterday. And I've placed, let me see, what was that? 6 cases, 6 times 4. I placed 24 bottles in less than a day and a half since I got it. But I want to tell you what I've been doing. And I thought I'd share this because this is new, a new little twist to what's already working. I told you I'm hooked on the Nevos. I admit it, I'm an addict. Love the Nevos. And I love the mixed berry and the blueberry and all that. Here's what has been happening. Since I didn't have the juice for a couple, well, almost a week and a half, I had the Nevos, and I had ordered a whole bunch of it, and I got it here. By the way, people saw me drinking these. These guys play pickleball and tennis and all that kind of stuff and walk a bunch and ride their bicycles. We got on the pickleball court, and I was out there playing, and I noticed something. Everyone's kind of, fast and furious. All of a sudden they're sweating, and these guys are 40, 50, 60, 70, some of them 80 years young, and they're out there playing. Here's what I did. I went and loaded up a little cooler full of Nevos, and after each game, I'd say, hey, I got something for you. I didn't ask them if they wanted to drink it. Hey, I got something for you. I put one of these cold in their hands, and I literally opened it as I was giving it to them. Opened it, I said, here, drink this. Because you don't want to get into a long conversations, people playing ball. We all started drinking them. Do you know what happened? People going, man, that's good. What's in it? Well, guess what? It opened the door to the bottles, because I told them about the acai. Of course, I've got hundreds of bracelets, and I'm playing pickleball with that. But here's what I wanted to share with you. We've started drinking the Nevo with people even before we tell them about the MonaVie, about the 19 fruits. We're getting them hooked on this immediately, and it opens the door to this. And by the way, we carry these sheets with us. The second wave, this is the sign-up sheet, and we carry the bottles now. So we've been placing the bottles. Now, just to let y'all know, I sponsored a guy up in Michigan. He followed me out here. He didn't follow. He came out here to Texas. We planned this. He came from Michigan. I came from the Ozarks. We met here, and we've been placing bottles. He has sponsored 8 personal people in 4 or 5 days. Tony and Sherry are helping him sign. Matter of fact, we signed up a couple more today. We placed a whole lot more bottles. See, the word got out. I started passing out Nevos to anybody that was walking, anybody that was doing anything. I'd say, here, got something for you. I'd just open it up, give it to them. I'm drinking one, they're drinking. Man, that's good. Where's that come from? I said, man, well, actually, it's a sister product to a nutritional beverage that we're taking to markets, 19 fruits. You got any aches or pains? Yes. By the way, everyone at 50, 60, 70, 80 got aches and pains. We placed bottles in the dozens and dozens and dozens. We signed up a number of people immediately because we drank it with them. Sherry, we did not give a bottle without opening it up, drink. So we got the cups, we're drinking it with them. But I want to tell you what happened. People are going, can we get that Nevo too? So they're ordering the product and they're ordering the Nevo, and we're telling them about the water. Of course, I have some black water, so I tell them, I says, we're gonna drink feel and share Drink them, feel and share them. And here's the deal. I'm telling y'all right now, this one gives them an instant gratification. That's where people are at. You ought to ice down these Nevos, keep about a dozen of them, where half dozen to a dozen of them. I'm on Aaron and Tony. I said, get me a cooler. I've already got mine. I had Salt Life coolers, and I got, what are those things, Lita? We got the real good ones. We got those packs, those real expensive ice.
Those Yetis, the Yeti.
Yetis, thank you very much. And they make those all different sizes. They're really nice. And I'm not telling you to go spend $300, $400. I can afford it, so I got them. But get you a little cooler. We're going to get them. I'm telling you, I'll go find them. If I have to go get them myself and buy 100 of them and mark them up with MonaVie, get your ice pack. Keep your Nevo with you. I'm telling you, this is working. Reason I interrupted the call is this is working. Everyone we got a Nevo to ice cold and they drank it, it opened the door and they were interested in hearing about this. And we followed it up, drinking and placing the product. We had many people get in immediately because they said, man, that tastes great. And what does it do? And I read them a little bit of this, sent them, you know, the video from my phone, and go, can I sign up now? Because they asked how I got it. And I said, how do you get it? I says, well, you can either buy it from me at $68 plus shipping and handling, or else buy it from yourself at under $30. You pay $29 a year. You know, we had people signing up immediately, ordering the product because this opened the door immediately. They're going to get a feeling, but most of the people have to drink a bottle of this, or sometimes two, to get their feeling. This, they get it immediately. And by the way, Tony's telling me this ain't going no place. I mean, in the sense that it's not going away, and it's only going to get improved if we have anything to do with it. But this is good stuff. I'm hooked. I admit I'm drinking 2 to 3 of them every day, and I'm jacked on the juice. But I tell you what, my buddy that's with me, you watch and see what Jerry Beeland's about to do. He just sponsored 8, 10, and 12 people in the last couple days personally by doing what I just told you. Now, if we can do that in a couple days with total strangers, what can you do? And by the way, it's going to go big because these people are people of means and they own all kinds of stuff. I'm telling them to give this to their horses, their dog. They all got dogs and, you know, real high-end dogs. I'm telling them about the juice and all that kind of stuff. So drink it, feel it, share it. Drink them, feel them, share them. You can do it. Get both. Get your coolers. Get it iced. Get out there and get them, get them, get them. Go with what you got right now. Quit complaining about what you ain't got. I ain't got my water and I want it, but it's coming. We're going to go with what we got. Why? Because it's God's timing. Never too early, never too late. This is going to be good. We're making some money. People are getting excited. They're getting their feeling. MonaVie is back. This Nevo is just out the roof. So with that, thought I'd share with you. Get this. This one's simple. Opens. This is a door opener immediately to this. It opens the door. You better get your beads. Order like Spence did out in Branson. He ordered 75 to 100 of these, and every time I place a bottle, I roll one of these onto their wrist, and it reminds them what it is. It's the Now, I know some of you, I can't afford to do it. Well, you know what? It's all an investment. And by the way, you can get these at R3 Global. You can get them at New Life Network, $5 each, $10 for the nicer ones and all that stuff. But this opens the door to people. This is a door opener, and this one seals the deal. So with that, God bless you. Hey, we're making it happen. The water's coming. God bless y'all for staying with us. Friends do what friends do. Quit getting weird about this. It's taken us a little bit of time, but let me tell you, it's going to be big, big, big. We're going to go higher. faster and further, and we already are, and we hadn't even got the formula all the way down yet. So hang tight, the tools are coming, and thank you guys for keeping the attitudes right. Sherry, you're right. Attitude determines altitude, and those are the people I want to be around. So back to you, Mr. Chuck Maurice.
All right. Well, Sherry, I think, are you still on, Sherry? Sherry? Well, Sherry was going to close things out here. All right. Well,
Sherry, Tony.
Sherry, Tony, you coming back on? Well, hey,
tell them what's next.
Okay. We got it. Thursday night, we have a live tasting party.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes, there you are. Come on in.
I was given a great closing speech, but you all weren't listening. That's all I can tell you. Apparently, I needed to star 6 again. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can recreate that glory or not, but I'll try. So just want to remind everybody that we have another live stream, this time coming out of Naples, Florida, with Jerry and Debbie Stuckey. So we're really excited about that. Then on the 4th, we don't have a live stream on the 4th, but we do have on the R3 event calendar a tasting party in Palm Harbor, which is not too far away from Naples. So we're doing those back to back. But again, with the live streams, make sure you go ahead and leverage those. You'll see, people giving testimonies, a follow-up to the compensation plan. Tony will go over that. So if you want to have your own tasting party that night, we can be beamed in for whatever segment or section of the tasting party that you want your room to see. So go ahead and make sure that you're leveraging all of that. And we have some more great little training videos coming out. Ken and Kelly Lyons do a great job with that. So I want you to know that we have one that we're just going to make one more little edit on, and you'll be seeing that getting posted about enrolling people. That will be posted on the R3 Facebook page and the YouTube page. And we're going to keep doing these little tutorials. So we want to make things as easy as possible. And I know that it helps because I used that training video to help someone enroll. I sent it to her to watch, and the reason why we're going to make a couple of edits is due to the questions that came out. So it was a perfect little test run. So that'll probably come out to you in the next day, maybe by tomorrow or Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. But truly, we have so many things going on that are very exciting. So focus on those positive things and do the things that you need to do to succeed and win and achieve the dreams that you have. I'm so excited that, Brig is out in his RV because that was a dream that I had, and now I actually have an RV. So I'll be with Tony driving that thing down to Naples. Now, of course, it's not a Prevost yet, but I'm still dreaming big. My dreams have not all been achieved yet, and I hope yours haven't either, because this is the vehicle to get it done. So with that, I'm going to say good evening to you all, and make it a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.